So, uh, today I'm going to do a special review for y'all. I'm going to review one of my favorite TV shows of all time and one of the great TV shows of all time, Seinfeld. Okay? So, if you're new to my channel, hit the like button and subscribe. And let me know in the comment section down below, have you seen Seinfeld? And are you a big Seinfeld fan? And what's your thoughts and opinion on Seinfeld? And let me get started with my review of Seinfeld. And next couple days, I will do some more videos about Seinfeld, like what is ranking of the main character from what to bad, and so on and so forth. Okay, and some of and some of the other video like that about Seinfeld like that. Okay. Um, Now, uh, so um, so the other day, me and my dad been watching Seinfeld from beginning to end. And this is my complete Seinfeld watch set. I got it like 5-10 years ago. I don't remember what time frame it was. I would say it between like 5 or 10 years ago from a Christmas present. Okay, and I just a couple days ago watched it from beginning to end with my dad. Okay, now I'm gonna be clear. It's the first time I ever watched it from beginning to end in that time frame. Okay. Um, um, Now with Seinfeld, I'm a big fan of. Um, I have few problems with it, but I still love it. One of my favorite TV shows all time. Okay. Um, Now when I say a few days ago, me and my dad watched it for the very first time from beginning to end. I think it before, okay. But in the past, when me and my dad watched Seinfeld, we would just pick out, random episodes to watch. Okay, I think all the episodes before like a million times, but it was a random episode, or we would watch like some episodes we want to watch, or some of the episodes that we were in the mood to watch at that time, or some of the funny episodes that we want to watch at that time, or some of our favorite episodes. Okay, uh, if we did watch um, Seinfeld from beginning to end, it's probably a long time ago, and I don't remember. Okay, um, I did grow up in Seinfeld. I did remember going to the store like Walmart and buying each of the individual seasons in the box set. Yeah, and then a couple years ago, I donated them to Goodwill. Okay, and then about 2 years ago, I got this. Okay, um, Rotten Tomato gave it an 89%. Um, the audience gave it a 92%. Okay, um, the only other comedy show that I would put it above Seinfeld, that I would like more than Seinfeld, would probably be the Three Stooges. Okay, um, okay. Out of the four main characters, definitely the funniest is Kramer. Okay, cause imagine Seinfeld without Kramer. Okay, everybody that the fan of Seinfeld will have the favorite character. Some will probably like Elaine. Some will probably like George. Or some will probably like Jerry. Okay, some will like Kramer. Okay, in my opinion, if it wasn't for Kramer or Jordan, those two different. I would, in my opinion, I would say Seinfeld wouldn't be as popular or last that long that it did. Okay, those two are the most funniest characters in Seinfeld out of the main four characters. Okay, um, I I do have this magazine I got a couple years ago, like 5 years ago or 10 years ago, and it's the 25th anniversary. So now, probably been longer than 25 anniversary. Some of the stuff they say in the magazine, I don't agree with, and I'm gonna talk about it. Like, um, um, it says, and some of it I already knew about. Like it said, the number one episode is the contest. I thought the contest was just an okay episode, but it's not my favorite episode, and I don't think it's the greatest. If you ask me what the greatest episode of Seinfeld is, I couldn't tell you because I don't have one, okay? But I don't think the contest is the greatest. Just like in the Andy Griffin show, it said that many websites said or consider pickle episode in the Andy Griffin show is the great Andy Griffin show episode. No, no, I don't like that episode. I don't hate it. I just find it just an okay episode. Okay. There are other episodes in the Andy Griffin show that I like more than the pickle episode that I find more funnier. Same thing with the contest. I thought the contest was just an okay episode, and the other episode that I find more funnier and that I would pick to be maybe the number one episode, or more, and I find more funnier than the contest. Okay, okay, so that one thing in the magazine I disagree with as a big Seinfeld fan. Okay, um, um, now, um, let me see here. It says Seinfeld most memorable character. Um, if you get the number, if you get two numbers, like the top three, they have Frank Costanza. I think there for a long time, I thought Newman was number one, and this magazine they got at number one, like the best guy character, and he is probably the best guy character, and it says notable quote, "Hello Jerry." Okay, that's probably what he's famous for, being like the Jerry rival. So I agree with that. Okay. Then number two, they have Jay Peterman. Yeah, Jay Peterman is funny, but my favorite that character is Frank Costanza. And I really like Frank Costanza. Rest in peace, Frank Costanza. He died a couple years ago. And the last couple years, this year and the last 2 3 years, my that character on Seinfeld have been dying on. If you've been keeping up with Seinfeld, okay? Um, um, my favorite side characters. If I did a video about telling you on what my favorite side characters are, would be like Newman, Frank Costanza, and Putty. Okay, and maybe and Peterman too. Okay, those are the ones I really like the most. Okay, Putty. The famous the best thing about Putty is that's right. Okay, uh, the way he talks. Okay, Frank Costanza. He was a good choice to play George Costanza's father. I like the way he always yelled, "Serenity now." Okay, Uchi Mama, and it said here for his famous quote is, "I feel reborn. I'm like a phoenix rising from Arizona." No, I don't agree with that. In my opinion, I feel like his famous quote should be from the show that were in the show is, "I got a lot of problem with you people. Now you're gonna hear about them." Okay. Um, so I think he should be number two. He should be number two, and Purdy should be number three. Okay, in my opinion, in this ranking, in this magazine, or that's my ranking in my favorite character, side character. Okay. Um. Okay. Um. And Seinfeld would definitely would be in my top 10 favorite TV shows of all time. Um. Uh. Now, I'm gonna be honest. There are some stuff in some episodes that each of the characters does that I don't find funny, like some of the stuff that Elaine does at work, or that she does to some of the characters like Kramer or George or Gary, that I don't find funny. The same thing with Kramer or Jerry or George, that each of them does sometimes that I don't find funny. Okay. I don't like the flashback episode. I think it's just a throwaway episode. Um, and um, um, the finale. I'll probably do a video of this in the next day or two, talking about the finale. I don't like the finale. I'm not a big fan of the finale. Uh, I think it's a bad episode. I'm very disappointed with the finale. Um, okay. Um, okay. Um, so let's talk about it for a second. Okay. Um, so um, a lot of Seinfeld fans don't like the finale, but Jerry Seinfeld himself said he liked it. Okay, because he wanted to pay tribute to all the actors that were on Seinfeld. I thought it wasn't funny, except for like one or two things. Maybe when Kramer went on the airplane saying, "Glory, hallelujah, I'm ready to go." I thought that was funny. And then when Newman went in Jerry's apartment at the door and yelling, alright. Yeah. Okay. Um, I thought there were many other things they could have done in the finale to make it better. And I can give you a whole list of things that could have been better. Okay. Um, um, if if you're a diehard Seinfeld fan, you know that the finale is bad for most fans, and that the finale that Jerry Seinfeld, that they could have done a 10th season because that it was popular, that Seinfeld ended on a high note, that ended on like I think what number one rating, and that he didn't want them to do another season because it might have been bad. So ended why the show was good and stuff like that. Okay, and Jerry Seinfeld is the reason why Hugh Jackman uh, um, retired at Wolverine. Okay, okay. Um, and also if you're a Seinfeld fan, you know that there's a term called the Seinfeld curse. Most of the actors on Seinfeld, the four main actors, they couldn't do anything. get a career after Seinfeld. Um, okay. Um, like the only one that I heard that kind of got like a career after Seinfeld was Elaine. She was in like the new Christine and with some show that had like 7 seasons, and then now she's in like the MCU. Gary did the comedian Carl Getting Coffee. Then he did the B movie, and then now he's doing like trying to do some Pop Tart movie on Netflix. Jason Alexander was in Hunchback of Notre Dame, I think, and then he was in Pretty Woman. Um, the only movie I know Michael Richards was in the movie with Weird Al Yankovic. That I think him and I know. Okay. Um, so okay. Uh, so yeah. So Seinfeld will always be a part of my life. And I got this. Um, there will always be seasons not like more than others. I was never a fan of Mr. Pitt. I never thought he funny. I like Mr. Lippman more than Mr. Pitt. I like Frankenstein, Putty, Jay Peterman. I wish they would show more Kruger. I thought he's a funny character. I wish they would show more Putty and more Kruger. Okay, in the show. Um, like I said, I didn't like the flashback episode. I didn't like the finale. Maybe maybe this week or next week I'll do an episode, uh, a whole video about the finale. Okay. Um, it said here it lasted for 9 years, 9 seasons and 180 episodes. Okay. Um, so and one of my favorite shows of all time. And if I had to do my top 10 favorite shows of all time, it would probably be up there. Okay. Maybe my top three, my top five. Okay. Um, so that's my quick review. And new to my channel, hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you.